I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I am bringing you all a review of the brand new Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam Palette, as well as her brand new set of eye brushes. So I am super excited about this one. I love Dominique Cosmetics. I love her. And I'm super excited to be playing with this for you guys on camera, reviewing it and see how it wears, how it performs, how it blends, and all of that. So if you want to see my thoughts on this palette as well as the brushes, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey guys, so I am super excited to be playing with this beautiful palette by Dominique Cosmetics. I absolutely love her work. I love her channel. I love her products. Her shadows blend beautifully. And I am going to be playing with her brand new brushes as well with this palette. Now, I'm not going to be too picky when it comes to brushes because I know they're brand new. So they're not at their full potential right now, but I am going to try to play with them a little bit. If I don't feel like I'm getting the type of pigmentation I know Dominique Cosmetics palettes have, I will switch over to my Smith or Sonia G brushes, just because I don't want that to interfere with my review of this palette. So this is what the unicarton looks like. See, I wanted to match. And then here is what the palette looks like. And here are all of the shades. So I am really drawn to this green right here, and I may throw some of this blue under my eye, under the lower lash line. But when I think of Rustic Glam, which is what this palette is called, I think of farmhouse, I think of wood, I think of country. And so the shadows that speak to me in that way are definitely going to be the more brown shades, this orange, this green, and these this bronzy color and this green color. So those are the colors that I'm going to be playing with today, and I am super excited. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in and let's get to work. But before we do that, let me just give you the details. The price, it is $44, which is the same price as her Berries and Cream palette. The Latte palette is $42, and then the 5-piece brush set is $45. So I was reading about these brushes, and it was kind of interesting because it says it includes 5 detailed eye brushes, each one created for a unique purpose, that are vegan and cruelty-free. And here's the kicker. Here's the interesting part about these brushes. And they are infused with hemp seed, which strengthen and boost your skin's natural radiance. So I guess it kind of reminds me of like the It Cosmetics brushes that do the same thing, which I don't know how brushes do that, but I'm guessing they do. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the tutorial. And as always, I cut down the light and zoomed you guys in up close and personal so you can see what I'm doing. And the first shade I'm going to pop into is going to be this one right here. And that is the shade called Fringe. And I think I'm going to take this crease blur brush, looks like this, and I'm just going to get a little bit of that product, and I'm just going to throw this into the crease. Actually, I might go in with Free Spirit, which is that cream shade, and just go over. I'm testing a new translucent powder today, so I just want to make sure everything's set down. Okay. Now I'm going into that Fringe shade, and I am just going to throw that into my crease. And this is like a very flimsy brush. It's not stiff. And these are very light, and the shape of them are the same shape as the Smith brushes. So I do like how it feels in my hand. It's very lightweight. So there's that shade. It's just a very nice light transition shade. I'm also going to take that same shade on the lower lash line. Alright, I'm going to go in to this Blend and Shade brush. looks like this. And I'm going to dip into Desert Queen right here. It's like a pretty orange shade. And I'm going to put this right here and into the crease. Very pretty. And that other first shade was very, very close to my skin tone, so it's not saying it's not pigmented by no means. It's just, you know, similar to my skin tone, so it's not going to be showing up as well as something like this is. I am used to my brushes, so it's a little odd using this one. It's got a different shape to it than what I normally go in with, but same thing. I'm going on the lower lash line with that Desert Queen shade. Alright, now that we've got that down, I'm going to go back into the first brush in that first shade. And I'm just going to go over top of everything. Alright, now I want to dip into this Cactus shade right here. I'm going to use this one on the packer. Looks like this. I'm going to pick a little bit of that green shade up, and I'm just going to, oh yeah, that's very, very pigmented. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to throw this in the outer V of my eye. Okay, I think I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to go in with this Sonia G, the Pencil Pro, because I really want to define this outer portion of my eye with this green shade. Alright, I'm going back in with that first brush, and I just want to blend all of that. I'm going to go on the lower lash line. Alright, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M507, and I'm going to go in with that green shade again, and I'm just going to build that up again. And once I get it on my eye, it kind of looks blue, and it could be some of that orange. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Desert Queen, the second shade we used, and I'm just going to go over top of that, just so we have a nice blend. Now I'm going to take the Pencil Pro again, and I'm going to go into this Suede shade right here. And I'm just going to put that on the very, very outer V, just to make some more depth in this look. For the lid, I'm going to use a mixture of this one and this shade. That is Bohemian and Wanderlust. And I am going to use her brush. This is called the Pigment right here. I'm going to go in with Wanderlust first. That is the green shade. And I'm going to put that on the inner portion. And that's dry. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I cannot believe how pigmented that is with no setting spray on it. Okay, I'm going to go about that far. And now I'm going to flip my brush over, and I'm going to go into that bronzy Bohemian shade. And I'm going to put that in the center. Do you see how like metallic and shimmery these are dry? You don't see that very often. These are very, very buttery and creamy. Alright, back in with that first Wanderlust shade, and I'm just going to blend these two shimmers together by going back and forth. You never give me any chance. Watch me on my way out. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the Pencil Pro in that cactus shade, the green shade. Alright, just like that. That's where I'm going to leave it. For the lower lash line, I am going to go in with this beautiful Evil Eye Blue. I'm going to take this on just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to take this shade right here, this blue. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Very, very, very pigmented. Alright, so this is what the eye looks like. I really like it. I'm super impressed with these shimmer shades, especially dry. You do not see that very often. So I'm going to pop off camera, finish up the other eye, finish up my face. I will be back to give you my recommendation on this palette and brushes. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. Alrighty guys, so I just finished up my makeup and here is the eye look. Let me turn on the lights. So here are the eyes. I love this palette. I cannot say enough good things about this palette. I'm telling you guys, first of all, the mattes blend like butter. And the shimmers, y'all saw it in action. Like, what in the crap? Like, I have never used a shimmer dry to give that much pigmentation. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what she puts in her shadows, but I wish some of these brands would, you know, take a hint from her, because I'm impressed. Like, I love this palette. I love this eye look I created. I feel like it is very rustic glam. I've got a little pop of color on the lower lash line, and I love her as a person anyway. She's the sweetest thing. I mean, I don't know her personally, but from what I can see and what I hear, and I don't know. I really have a lot of respect for her and her brand and the way she carries herself and the way she handles situations that has to do with her brand. She's a very honest, and she's, you know, her integrity shines through. And I love being able to support other influencers, other YouTubers, and, you know, she makes it easy because it's such a good formula. And I've never had an issue with any of her shadows I've ever played with, and I have like 3 of her palettes and not had an issue at all with any of them. So I knew that there wouldn't be an issue here as well. And yeah, I think if you are looking for a palette with this type of color scheme, then I would say go for it. I love it. I mean, I'll probably use this every day. I'll probably, you know, stay with my little neutrals over here. But there are some pops of color in here, and if you guys want to see me do a second look with this palette and use it in another video or get ready with me, just leave it down in the comments and I can definitely do that for you guys. I also want to tell you a little bit about these brushes. I liked them. I feel like they will work a little better once I wash them. You know how brushes are. When you first get them, they're like, ugh. Even high-end brushes, you need to wash them first. Actually, a few times after you use them, wash them, and then they're like the best brushes ever. So for me, I liked them. They're not my favorite right off bat, but that could all change, you know, once I wear them in. But yeah, I mean, I think she's got a nice little setup here. I did really enjoy the flat shader brush, and this little eyeliner or whatever brush I'm sure will be nice. I did not use that, but yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about them. It's just they're new, so I can't really give a full review on these brushes yet, but they're nice. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, you guys. You have no idea. That helps me so much. And if you are not subscribed already, what are you doing? Like, why are you not subscribing? I would love nothing more than to have you subscribe to my channel. It would truly make my day. And yes, if you can hit the little post notification bell so you are notified of all of my future uploads. You won't miss out on any of the fun we're having over here. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next ones. Bye.